What's up, everybody? It's Sono. So, it's been a bit since you've seen a video from me, but I figured I'd mention the old thing that's been going on lately. So, first things first, we could just say June has been a cursed month overall. First, we had Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson's fight basically being canceled because, well, unfortunately, Mike Tyson is a senior citizen basically in the boxing world, and having ulcer stomach issues kind of stops you from having a fight. So, that's a bummer, but that fight's getting replaced with another Mike, a Mike Perry. So, if you ask me, I think that's a better fight overall and a more interesting one. Now, next week, we are heading for the first Saudi Arabia card for the UFC, even though they have been in the Middle East before, mostly Yas Island for the Fight Island events. So we were supposed to have Robert Whitaker going against Shemaev, Hamza Shemaev. But unfortunately, Shemaev is violently ill, so we will not be having that anymore. And my first thought was, this man needs to retire. He has too many health issues. Ever since he took the vaccine, or whatever that went on, because it was old. This happened right around COVID. I mean, a little after it, but this man has not been the same. 4 fights in 4 years, basically. In like his 4 years, he's basically fought since his first bout that he came in on the scene when he was having like multiple fights. So he's been going a downward trajectory, unfortunately. But the good news is we have a replacement. He was supposed to fight this weekend. His name is Ikram Kozvov. I can't pronounce his name. I know I'm butchering that, but the point is, this is a man who's a prospect. He's a pretty good fighter. He's another Dagestani wrestler type. If you've seen my video about the neckbeard privilege, well, I have some thoughts about that. This man is unranked. He is a middleweight, luckily, but apparently Sean Strickland and Usman both turned down the idea of fighting him short notice. So in terms of getting someone to fight him last minute, I commend it. I just don't commend the fact that you are really butchering the ranks by having this non-ranked person go against the number 3 person in the division. I think it's too soon. I think Robert Whitaker should win this, but you never know, honestly, with how everything's going in this sport. But, and of course, we got the main one. We got Conor fucking McGregor. He's no longer fighting on the card because of a leg injury, or, well, they say not a major injury. We don't know yet. It's about 2 months. I think he's going for the Spear event personally, make a little bit more money off that, better contract for it. We'll see how much that's true in the future when we get more information. On top of that, we have Jamal Hill that pulled out. How convenient, considering the event that replaced the main event for 303 is a rematch between Yuri Prochazka and the current light heavyweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira. So, unfortunately, Jamal Hill is out for tearing his vagina or whatever nonsense he's come up with nowadays, crying about a KO that happened 2 months ago. But no, now we have Carlos Oberg is his boyfriend, and he's going against Anthony Smith of all people. So we get that drama for the press to look forward to between Anthony Smith and Pereira, because that's going to be a fun one. We have Brian Ortega going against Diego Lopez, not something that was really planned, but it's interesting that they did it in the first place. I mean, right there, that's just 3 fights on the card. We still have a couple of interesting summer events coming up, like the Abu Dhabi card that's coming with Umar Nurmagomedov versus Corey Sandhagen. Tony Ferguson going against Michael Chiesa, and then of course we have the return of Nick Diaz going against Vicente Luque. So who knows what kind of hijinks we're going to get throughout this rest of the year. I just hope it just stays intact. I'm praying, I'm crossing my fingers. But I figured I'd have a brief discussion about it. You guys let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, talk about it later. Hopefully we'll get some better announcements soon.